Hey, how's it going? HyperFast Nation. Hope you guys are doing well. It's been an amazing week. I just got down to South Florida last night or yesterday morning or sometime yesterday. It's been so busy I can't even remember. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope the lighting is all right. It looks a little dark. It's so bright behind me. It's so I know I'm a little dark, so I apologize for that. I'll try to get some better lighting out here next time, but it's obviously beautiful background, beautiful setting today. And I wanted to talk a little bit about team culture, team vision. We've been talking about that the last couple of weeks in our inner circle group. Check out that boat, man. It's beautiful down here. But we've been talking about culture and teamwork in the inner circle. That's our coaching group. And it's important, right? It's one of the most important things. Like when people are recruiting and hiring and building a team, of course, compensation, the value, the lead training support that you give your team members, that is important. Don't get me wrong. But man, culture is just as important. You want your team to have a strong culture. You want it to be a reflection of who you are, because if it's not, you're going to struggle with it long term, right? So you want to attract people that fit that. There's one exercise I think everyone should do, and you can either do this by yourself if you're a solo agent, or you can do it with your team if you have team members. But sit down and write out a vision and mission statement, and then write out your 3 to 5 company cultural values. We did the mission and vision statement a few years ago. And recently we did a discussion and a survey of our team of the top values that we think make it a fun place to work with, and also that are the type of people we want. Right. And then our goal is to communicate those values in our recruiting and our marketing about the team so that we attract those types of people. So what we kind of found out is our culture, our company values people that have a sense of urgency, people that have a deep concern for others, whether that's team members or clients, people that are compassionate, and people that are competitive and collaborative, right? So kind of a good mix there. Some of those maybe are a little like in juxtaposition, especially when you think of competition and collaboration, but really you want both. Like you want your team members collaborating, helping each other, but you want them competitive. Like if one person's at 30 deals for the year, you want the guy who's at 27 or 28 to try and catch them, right? And you want the person who's 30 to try to stay ahead. That's just good, right? It's good. I think competition makes us all better. It sharpens us, it hones us. So, and it could be different for everyone, right? You're gonna have to decide based on who you are, who your current team members are, what you want your culture to be. All right. One thing to keep in mind. And wow, this is dark. I'm trying to see if there's like a different angle that will make this better. Oh, that looks a little better. All right, hopefully that's better, guys. It's going to be different for everyone, though. Your culture, your values, but you need to decide what it is. So sit down, write out your vision statement, write out your mission statement, write out your company cultural values, and then go out and live those, communicate those. Practice those when you're dealing with your clients. Practice those when you're dealing with your team members and other people in the community. All right. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is things to do to bond with your team. All right. You need to take time and budget it. And it doesn't have to be like expensive things, doesn't have to be crazy things, but you need to do like monthly happy hours, get-togethers, and it can be something simple. You can invite all your team members over to your house for a barbecue. Right? That doesn't cost a ton of money to do. Once a quarter, maybe do a bigger event. If we hit our team goal the last 2 years, we've taken our team on a trip, like a 1 night, 2-day trip to Miami. And the bonding that happens, on those big trips, the happy hours, the out of office kind of setting, it just really, I think, has just as much retention value as a lot of the tangible items of value when I talk about income and opportunity that we create for our team members. So I think that stuff is just as important, like creating strong bonds, creating culture. All right. So make sure you plan time to bond with your team. Another thing that we do, we create incentives both for the entire team and both for departments like the buyer's agents, the listing agents, the marketing team, the inside sales agents, and the staff members. If they hit their monthly goals, they get to celebrate as a team, as a unit, a department together, right? And we budget like $100 per person, so it's not a ton of money, and they'll go out and do lunch and like Topgolf or a trip to a spa or bowling, just whatever. It doesn't have to be a big deal, but just create those regular kind of routine goals, incentives for them to hit and celebrate, either as an entire team, or if you're a bigger team, you can break it up into different departments, right? So Carrie and I have found that kind of stuff, creating a strong culture, has, I think, just as big, if not more, of an impact than the value we create through income, through opportunity, from providing an amazing system of leads, training, and support. All right. One last thing I want to talk about, the HyperFast Agent Digital Summit's coming up in a few weeks, and it's going to be amazing. It is free to sign up for. It doesn't take time other than the training you put in. Like, a lot of times you go to conferences, trainings, and you got to travel. You got to go there a day early, leave a day late, stay in hotels, right? And you're away from your family. You're physically away. You're away from your life. You're away from your business. That stuff's important. Everyone should invest the time and money to do it. But I know a lot of you won't. So we went out, Carrie and I created this digital summit. We interviewed 30 of the industry's leading marketers, coaches, agents, you name it. We did it. We cover sales and marketing, we cover conversion, we cover systems and scaling, we cover money and mindset. All of those spread over 4 days, over 30 hours of content. It's absolutely free. All right. Now, some people have asked, why would you do this for free? Well, we want to give everyone the opportunity to get this type of training because we know not everyone's going to do it. And I know that I've already gotten more value out of it than I could ever get for charging for it, because I've gotten to talk to some of the best minds in real estate. Every time I did one of these interviews for 45 minutes to an hour, I would take notes. I would take pictures if they were sharing the screen, and I'd go back to my team members, my inside sales agents, listing agents, sales managers, and staff, and say, like, hey, are we doing X, Y, and Z? Did you know that this guy who's selling 200 homes a year in this market is doing that? Or did you know that this guy's he's running a marketing agency for digital ads? Did you know he's doing this? Why aren't we doing this? Right? So I had those kind of interactions with every person I met with. I've gotten a ton of value out of it already. I think it's a big reason why our team had its biggest month last May. We closed 92 deals for $55 million. And I think a lot of it was because Carrie and I were quickly implementing some of the things we learned while interviewing for this summit. So I am super excited to be offering this to you guys. I'm going to put a comment in there in the link right now, because I don't, if people are watching this or watching it later, I don't want you to miss out. So I know I'm looking down here, but I'm going to paste the link in because I don't want you guys to miss out on this. So that's the wrong link. I'm going to paste a copy in there though, so you guys don't miss out, because it's going to be an amazing event. And Carrie and I have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars, tons of our time on training events like this with Grant Cardone, Gary Vee, Tony Robbins, like you name it, we've done it. So that is the link right there. Use that link to sign up for free for the HyperFast Agent Digital Summit. All right, guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope it gave you some value. Hope you go out and create an amazing vision and culture for yourself and your team members. I'll see you guys later.